Welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last episode, I made it clear that I am sick and in bad shape. And I still feel sick and in bad shape. I apologize if I clear my throat and you can hear it. But fuck you. Alright, steel bow broke.
Sorry.
Damn it.
That was a close one. You saved me. Thank
Where did you come from? Energy drop. This was an easy mission. Almost too easy. How's Claude the MVP? I think Leone did way better.
There isn't a trace of evidence to be found in the chapel. This must have something to do with Ramire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Uh-oh.
Huh? Another student? Run along now.
Thanks
I
for all
don't
your
like
help,
this.
Sir. You're just a pathetic old man. How dare you get in the way of my brilliant plan, you dog.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir. Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
No.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. To think that the first time I saw you cry, your tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it. Thank you, kid.
It's a terrible day for rain. Oh my gosh, killing the mood here. So sad.
So this is where your father lived.
I guess so.
Are you still crying?
I mean, no.
If turning back the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
Our enemies will pay. I don't want to go the revenge route. It wasn't fate.
Control yourself. Though Gerald's death was at the hands of wicked ones, a fate is still a fate. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that
Yeah, he was also going to
bookcase
tell me a secret. That old bastard.
there. Your father's diary. Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time. Ah. Read that part there. Horsebow Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still, the child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the Horsebow Moon. It's raining. The baby doesn't laugh or cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal, but there's no heartbeat. No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I feel I must take the child and leave. But the church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea. Now I'm terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon. More rain. I used the fire that broke out last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state over the news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
Well now, that baby must be you. That means... Someone is approaching us.
Ooh, I wasn't reading any diaries.
Ah,
Leave
here
me
you
alone.
are. To think that that Gerald would meet his end like that. I hope you know that you were the most important thing in the world to him.
What do you want?
He wasn't the most emotional guy. I'm sure expressing his affection wouldn't have come naturally to him. After what's happened, it's up to me now. I, Alois, swear to protect you in the captain's stead. Sorry. This isn't the time for my blathering. Lady Rhea is looking for you. I came to tell you that. I'll take my leave now.
This book is filled with secrets yet unknown. We must return another time to read the rest. Oh, but I have at least figured one thing out. I know now why our fates are intertwined.
Do tell. No? Okay. Fuck me then.
Professor, I have been waiting for you. I am filled with grief at the loss of our most celebrated knight. Gerald was an ally of many years, and also a dear friend.
But it had been so long since you last saw him.
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to. It was her decision. She weighed her own life against that of her child's and, in the end, implored me to save the child. Your father never truly accepted that decision. He took the child, took you, and disappeared without warning.
Did I inherit my crest from my mother, or who was my mother?
Your mother. She was my...
Sorry
Fucking
for the interruption, Lady
Alois.
Rhea. There's something you must hear immediately. A report from the knights patrolling the area.
Very well. Professor, you are dismissed.
I'm dismissed for the day.
Please rest and focus.
You were literally just
only
about to tell me where
on
my
what
mother
is in
was.
your heart. Understood?
You piece of shit. Another save. You guys know how much I love the save. Terrain effects. Whoa, I can make the little guy at the bottom jump. What the fuck? I received my money. What? Leonie? What is it? I'm mourning.
Hey, Professor, got a minute? Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my
When was
temper.
this?
I was rude to you. I should have known better.
It's alright. Can we go now?
Huh, I thought you might say that. In that way, you're just like Captain Gerald. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get
Yeah,
under
let's
your skin.
move on. How do you know my father?
Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some time in the village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
What the fuck? Leonie, how old are you? You older than me? I don't remember.
Huh. Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back then, Gerald's job was to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them. But your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Gerald was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me.
I'm glad you got to see him again.
Me too. I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary. But I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do.
Snore.
That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own. But then you come along. And it's like you don't appreciate Captain Gerald at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life.
Boo hoo hoo.
No, it still really bothers me. You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
Yeah, well, he's dead now, so I guess you're useless. How the fuck? I'm glad we grew closer together.
Day 5 of the Garland Moon, year 1157. Clear skies. I picked some flowers for her and returned home. The look of joy on her face at the sight of these flowers will be even more beautiful than the flowers themselves? Yeesh, that is enough. His entries from before your birth are full of such romantic blatherings as that. Oh, it must be deeply moving you to hear such things, but now is not the time for whimsy. Someone is here. You do not wish for them to see you in this state, so pull yourself together.
I thought I might find you here, Teach.
What, my bedroom?
Not the type to wallow in solitude, huh? That's a relief, let me tell you. So,
Or is this the
were you
library? I don't
reading?
know.
Is that Gerald's?
Gerald's diary? Love letter?
So it is. Hey, maybe this has some entries from when Gerald left the monastery.
It sure does.
Is that so? He was the captain of the knights, but something made him leave the monastery in a
Yeah,
hurry.
you want to know what?
If it has something to do with your birth, knowing what happened may get us closer to knowing what secrets the church
Yeah,
is
let's
hiding.
figure it out.
Teach, would you mind letting
Yes.
me read that diary? I know how important
You can
it
read
is to
the
you, but I'm not
diary,
asking
because I
lightly.
don't fucking trust
Please
this
allow
church
me to
one
borrow
bit.
it.
You may borrow it.
I'm forever in your debt, Teach. If you'd refused, I would have had to sneak in here in the dead of night. I wasn't looking forward to the prospect. Anyhow, let me fill you in on what's been going on lately, and not just as thanks for pointing me to that diary. Rhea dispatched the knights to various locations in a frantic search for the enemy. There's a rumor that she's already secured some information. Something big is going to happen soon. That has me wondering, if you find out where the enemy is, what will you do about it? If you ask, No, scratch that. All of us students would gladly lend a hand, even if that means going against Rhea's wishes. Don't forget it.
Thank you.
Now go. Everyone's worried about you. You'd better show them you're in good spirits.
Oh, thank you. You saved
Oh my
me.
gosh.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
Ingrid's birthday. Do I care?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, he's sad now. This sucks. This fucking hit me hard when I first played through the game. Oh, I can deal with it a lot easier now. What the fuck? But damn, it's so sad. I need to explore. I think. Seminar? Explore. Seminar? Explore. What's everyone's, emotions? Does this show? I wish I knew what everyone's motivation was at. The game really doesn't fucking tell you. Goals? Oh wait, here we go. Alright, everyone is max motivation. So I shouldn't be exploring now. I should do a battle or a seminar. I need Cortex to get his fucking sword fighting skills up. Is this fine? This sucks, dude. Hey, yo, this sucks, bruh. Seminar. This really all I got? Where's Catherine? Am I not close enough with her? This might. Hold on, that's not worth it. Then should I do a battle? I mean, I do have 2 battles I need to do, so sure, I guess. Well, I don't have 2 battles I need to do. I'm about to fucking sneeze.
Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while.
Is there some kind of emergency?
Well, that's one way of putting it. The Almiran forces are causing trouble at Fodlan's Locket. Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almyra is called Fodlan's Throat. There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Fodlan's Locket.
So you're going to help defend it?
Well, yeah, you could say that. I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own. But he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work. Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently, it would look bad if we left it to the retainers.
Well, I guess we'll have to get to it in the next episode. Aris AC just kicked on. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode if you did enjoy. Goodbye.